Yeah, I got that. Hold up, that's an Israelite starter pack. Passover dance with a staff in hand. Beach day show for a contraband. Dancing like I'm trying to see the homeland. Pentecost first fruits to the big man. Nobody party like an Israelite. Fist in the air like it's time to fight. Know the kingdom trying to party with the Judites. Bop, 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 bop on my Benjavites. We rolling like Wakanda in the king time. Meanwhile, he told us we can party in the meantime. All the Lord feasts probably start around your bedtime. Dancing in the field like a band when it's halftime. You ain't got no wine, here, have mine. Don't talk about your sorrow, this a bad time. Look, I'm just trying to tell you that it's high time for us to battle to this beat like it's drumline. Wake up, moon outside, it's a party. Hop up, dedication, it's a party. It ain't no destruction, it's a party. Too live, too lit, move with the body. Wake up, moon outside, it's a party. Hop up, dedication, it's a party. It ain't no destruction, it's a party. Too live, too lit, move with the body.
All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. This video will be entitled, Jacob's Trouble is on the Way, No Time to Lion Dance. Jacob's trouble is on the way, no time to lion dance. And you know, this video is just going to serve as a warning to anybody out there that can receive this, all right? It's probably going to fall on deaf ears to many of you Israelites because you think that the reason the Lord woke you up is so you can have fun, right? What's wrong with dancing? All they doing is they just having fun. They just having fun, brother. You brothers, you too serious. You make the truth look boring. The Most High didn't wake you up in this captivity for the purposes of you having fucking fun, okay? The Lord didn't put the spirit on men to go out there and preach and teach and to dedicate their whole lives for the purpose of your ass being giggly. That's not what this is about. The Lord woke us up so we can be prepared to get the hell up out of here, man. Now, at the end of the day, if you want to dance or sing a song or do whatever, you can do it, but don't put it up on the internet for people to see it. This gives the illusion to people as if this is what we're about. And really, IUIC, and this is from IUIC Baltimore, by the way. You can see it down there at the bottom. IUIC Baltimore. So, you know, people see this and they start thinking this is what we're about. And they do that to attract attention, you know, to show off. Once you see their school, you know, look at, ooh, it's nice in there. They got order. They organized. And really, you just see damn women just flaunting themselves, you know. And that's why a lot of these organizations are overrun with adultery and infidelity of all sorts, because you're constantly putting your women out there, man. And they don't need to be seen. These fucking women need to be in the background. You need to protect your sisters and your wives. Keep them off the camera and out of the spotlight. But whatever. Like I said, this is a video of warning and caution to the real sisters out there. And you know, these may be some lovely women. They may be very lovely, but one thing they don't understand is they don't understand that they really don't get how deadly this truth is going to become. Point blank, life or death at any moment. That's what it's going to become. All that.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. I want to first and foremost give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah, Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught us this truth, this 100% truth, the true way of worshiping Heavenly Father and His Son. I want to say peace and salutation to you hopeful elect out there. Shalom. This is your brother Mayim, coming from the GMS Memphis camp, back at it once again with another lesson. And I hope this lesson be edifying to the elect. Let's get into it. As you've seen in the introduction, you Israelite back at it again. Like you don't know when to stop having fun, having a good time. Like the scriptures speak about, it's a time and place for everything. Like this ain't the time to be in a laughing spirit, dancing spirit, just caught up in having fun. Like you got evil is growing more and more. You got Jacob's trouble, man, right at your doorstep. But here it is, you Israelites, you just caught up in this, having a good time. And this is the same spirits back in the days of Noah, giving into their flesh, not paying attention until that flood came and wiped them all away. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. So they was bullshitting. Everyone was caught up in their own flesh, their lust, doing things that's pleasurable. But here it is, Noah for to enter into the ark. It's for to be a wrap for them. What they don't know. Verse 39. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So they ain't know what was going on until that flood came, until that first raindrop hit them on their head. When that first raindrop came out that sky, that's when they knew it was real. That's when they knew the words that Noah was prophesying to them, it was true. But by then, it was too late. Noah was already in the ark. It said, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So they didn't know until that flood came, that first raindrop hit them, and then, hey, by then it was too late. It took them all away. A lot of people died in those times. So it's going to be just like the days of Noah. Well, you Israelites not paying attention because the Lord got his prophets out there on the highways and hedges prophesying to you, letting you know what's fit to take place in the future events, letting you know Jacob's trouble is, hey, right at your doorstep. But y'all ain't trying to hear that. Y'all ain't trying to hear that Esau Edom, he finna come in like a great flood. You too busy doing a cha-cha slide, doing a 1-2 step. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 4. The heart of the wise is in the house of the mourning, but the hearts of the fools is in the house of mirth. So you got the hearts of the wise, the prudent ones. They in the house of the mourning. They're the only ones that's crying for all the abomination that they see and hear in America. They're the only ones that vex with the filthy conversation of the wicked, tired of Esau Edom ruling over them. But the hearts of the fools is in the house of the mirth. 2/3 of our people distracted by the distractions. Esau Edom devices. The P. Diddy, bullshit that goes on. All up on the TV, all up on social media. They so distracted by that. Distracted by, sports, dancing, having a good time, going to clubs, what's popping on social media. See, these are the hearts of the fools that ain't paying attention to what's going on. And a lot of You Israelites, they're so caught up in the mirth, the Lord is going to catch you off guard because you're not paying attention. You're so distracted by the distraction. Let's get this word mirth. This is mirth from the Oxford Learner Dictionary. It said mirth, happiness, fun, and sound of people laughing. And this is what you Jakes, only thing you care about. Happiness, having fun, and laughing. Ain't the time. Let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. Because this not the time. It's a time for, laughing, having fun. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Let's jump to verse 4. A time to weep, and a time to laugh, and a time to mourn, and a time to dance. So it's a time for everything. But this is not the time to be laughing. This ain't the time to be dancing. This is the time you need to be trying to wake out of your sleep, out of that dead state of mind that you are in. This is the time you need to be circumspect, paying attention, because the days are evil. You don't want to get caught slipping when the Lord comes back. Let's go to 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and the season, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. So the Lord don't have to write unto his elect. The Lord do not have to warn his elect. Like constantly push this message to them, just stump it in their heads for they can get it. To the elect, they're going to hear this truth and they're going to take heed to it. They're going to hear that alarm. They're going to hear, the prophets speaking this truth. They're going to be in that Habakkuk spirit. I forgot how, damn, I got to get that. Let me get that right quick. This is Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 2. O Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. So each individual that the Lord has called to this truth has heard the Lord's voice, the Lord's speech by the mouth of the prophets. Because that's how the Lord speaks to his people, by the mouth of his prophets. So the elect heard this, heard the destruction that is coming to America, heard about the plagues, the famine, the death toll rates that is coming to America. And they was afraid. We all was afraid hearing this. It said, O Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. O Lord, revive thy works in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make known in wrath, remember mercy. And that's what the Lord, I said, and that's what the Lord, and that's what us Israelites, us hopeful elect, want the Lord to do in the times when he return. Remember mercy. Because right now we're trying to buy back the time that we fucked up when we was in darkness. So we trying to, do things pleasing to the Lord. For the Lord can show mercy to us in the end. So we know perfectly that the day of the Lord is going to come as a thief in the night. Let's go back to 1 Thessalonians chapter 1, chapter 5, verse 1, starting off at the top again. But of the times in the season, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord coming as a thief in the night. So the Lord gonna come as a thief in the night to the ones who's not watching, to the ones who not paying attention to the signs that the Lord laid out for you to go by. Because we don't know the exact time and day that the Lord is going to come back, but he gave us signs. So these are clues. But you can't pay attention to the signs and clues if you're in the house of the house of mirth, dancing, lollygagging around. You're gonna get caught as a thief. It said, when they shall say peace and safety, and that's one thing about a thief. You know, he's watching you the whole time while you bullshitting. You know, while you finna go to the club and turn up, he paying attention to you. So he know when you lollygagging around. So he gonna wait for that perfect opportunity to break in your house and steal your goods. So what you think the Lord doing? It said the eyes of the Lord is on the sinful kingdom. The Lord got his angels watching. Also his prophets watching you 2/3 just caught up in the bread and circus, the mirth. So the Lord watching you. So he gonna come up on you as a thief in the night. And trust me, the Lord ain't fit to break into your house. The house he gonna break into is you. He gonna take the goods he gonna take is your spirit. He gonna repo that. Verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they should not escape. So when you got all these other prophets, presidents or whatever, saying peace and safety, then suddenly destruction gonna come upon you. It's gonna happen unexpectedly, and it's gonna come quickly. Just like that flood came and washed them people away back in the days of Noah. It's gonna come just like that, unexpectedly. And you ain't gonna know what to do. Verse 4, but ye brethren are not in darkness. That's the elect, that's the prudent ones that foreseeth the evil and hide themselves. Those are the ones that are not in darkness. It said that that day shall overtake you as a thief. So it's not going to take the ones that's paying attention, that's watching, because they seeing all the evil growing. They see Jacob's trouble is, hey, right there at your doorstep. They see it. So they ain't going to get caught off guard. But the ones that's just want to stay in that house of mirth, the Lord got something for you. And for you Israelites that know, you know, the Lord's judgment, hey, this is what the Lord got for you. Because you Israelites, you know better. You know to do good, but you still want to bullshit. This First Peter, I'm gonna end it off on this. This First Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. So it's gonna start off with the ones that know the Lord's judgment. The ones that know to do right, but still to choose to do wrong, still to choose to bullshit, to have a good time. It said, and if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? So what's going to be the end game for the ones that don't obey the gospel, that reject the Lord's word? Hey, death by pain. So I hope this lesson was edifying to the elect. Shalom.